Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is card of the day. This is the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, which I have cleared and shuffled, but I'm going to get it a little bit more here. Trying not to hit the lens, so I'm gonna scratch it. There we go, that was better. Okay. Ah, mask. That makes sense. I was just thinking about a movie I watched earlier before doing this reading. I think it's called Shuzhen. I think it won best, or it was a best foreign film submission. But anyway, whether I've butchered the name of the movie or not, there was a guy in it that was wearing a mask. And that's what this made me think of. He was like a slave in somebody's house, and then the main guy of the house was like deeply offended that he touched the daughter because he was trying to rescue her from their house fire, and because he's a slave he wasn't supposed to touch her at all, and he got all pissed off and cursed him and made him put a mask on even though his face wasn't burnt or anything. But that's what this reminds me of. Let's say, like, you have to wear a mask because of something that got burnt, even though what's really behind it is acting in chakra alignment of the highest good. But this also makes me think of just duality in general, you know. And then of course from the mask with Jim Carrey, it's like, we all wear masks, metaphorically speaking. So we have number 61 here, and I'm just going to skim it in the book because I haven't gotten this card that much because this deck is still pretty new to me. There's a little alien on the page. Cute. This thing is supposed to be a mask, but it looks like a little alien. We often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity. Contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. That's sort of like internet trolls. It's like they're masking, and their true identity is that they're a giant asswad. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. Okay, that makes me think of The Masked Singer, right? It's sort of like people that are already a little bit famous or really famous, and they're known for a certain thing, so there's a predisposition to what they're going to do. Unless they have like a really like obvious voice that's unique in tone or quality that stands out, like LeAnn Rimes. I mean, I knew it was her the first second she opened her mouth. But I guess the judges not so much. But a lot of people that are on that show, like, you can't really tell who they are because a lot of voices are going to be similar. But it gives this idea to sort of dissociate somebody's image from, you know, a more multifaceted view of what they can express and who they are. It doesn't limit them to a certain box or a certain label. Okay. Right, it's like, oh, you can't actually, like, oh, you do, it's like, you do rapping with, auto-tune, so you can't really sing. Well, no, T-Pain actually could sing. And that's what they're talking about. The mask allows things to to give voice that was previously rejected. I don't want this to be very long. It's already getting long. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You're in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice, embody the other's limbs. You're taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception-bending time. Trust it. This is making me think a little bit of, like, even outside of, like, the celebrity thing. It's like, if people paint you to be someone based on history or their perception of you 20 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 2 years ago, depending on how old you are, and you've grown, or that never was who you really are, it's like every time they see you, somebody staples a mask to your face that's not your real identity, and this is sort of breaking that up. It's like, I don't need to play this character version of me, right? Because you think, again, the celebrity thing, it's like, so-and-so over here is this person, you know, like when people think that a celebrity is their character, they get typecast. I'm trying to think of somebody. I guess Robin Williams, right? He's a comedian, he's, you know, he's laughing, he's smiling, he's silly, he's hyper. So it's sort of, nobody would say like, oh, he's depressed. That kind of thing. It's like he's a complicated, complex character who has like deeper thoughts, you know, and like, no, he's only a comedian, he's not going to do drama. It's like, well, no, just kidding, he also does drama, right? There's more to just like one facet of a human being, and this is the gateway to express that, right? I was like, I'm not just a slave, I can save lives too. It also makes me think of The Man in the Iron Mask. It was a movie that came out around the same time as Titanic, which was way better. Leonardo DiCaprio in 2 roles, and then John Malkovich and Peter... Wait. I can't remember his last name. It's not... No. What? Gabriel Byrne. There we go. Got his name right that time. I think Hugh Laurie has a bit part in that movie too. Jeremy Irons and Gerard Depardieu are in that movie. So go see that movie, because that might help too. It's just you know, I wear the mask, it doesn't wear me, that kind of thing. So I'm going to leave it there. You know, think about the, like, character versus reality. Right? It's like Hannah Montana versus Miley Cyrus, that kind of thing. If you want to get a personal reading, let me get this focused a little bit. The list of readings I offer and how much they cost is going to be down below. It's still out of focus a little bit. Here we go. Okay. So that list is going to be down below. If you thought this was helpful or useful or interesting in some way and you want to energy exchange, donate, hit that tip jar. It's PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, all CATtheMinion. I have coloring books, dark poetry, merch prints, and original art pieces here. It's 3star17, a coupon code on Etsy. You get 17% off a purchase of 3 or more items. Some of them are only a few bucks. Email me there if you have any questions, comments, or you want a reading. Everything here is through the link tree. It's linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.